Dead. Yep. Dead. I need a better class. I need a better class of view, man. This is why the pivot will help. The pivot will really help. 1.2k on my live reaction views. I need a better class of viewer. Eventually I'll end up reacting to something real life that will just get everyone coming. Inshallah. I'll give it 10 minutes. If MCAS doesn't come, I'll delay the Donny thing. And I'll do the documentary ones. Yep, react to Japlan doc, everybody be here. I need to shed myself for these fucking weebs. I need them to just go. Can't do it with these people no more, man. They're not inquisitive. They don't have no natural curiosity about anything other than this narrow Japanese weeb, you know, weeb enthusiast media bullshit. It's such a pathetic demographic to tap into. It is. It'll only get you so far. If you dick ride in One Piece or Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, it's fine. You'll get everything. But you gotta commit to that forever. You can't diverge. You cannot diverge. Roger's base can't diverge from One Piece. Khan can't diverge from One Piece now. King Recon cannot diverge from the 3rd or 4th shade dick rides every fucking cycle. I'll give it 10 minutes. If MCAS ain't here, then I'll do the reacts. Hasidics, the Sikh Motorcycle Club. Where the frig is everyone? Let me watch something. Let me watch the funny shit first. Not this funny vid.
You're out of your mind, Shane!
It's interrupting my animations.
Keaton hit me.
Dude, let's go. This is a...
Get distracted.
No. Ammo. Dude, you gotta go. Okay. Reload. Fuck, man. No, buddy. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Shoot that ring.
Man, you fucking piece of shit. Shane's in charge now.
Shoot that Rick. Gotta shoot that Rick.
Okay. We need ammo now. Never mind. We're good. This is the best run so far. Don't do it. Stop.
Doesn't have to be this way. My family.
Give me a sec, Rick. FGAS.
I'm sorry, Rick. It has to be this way.
Get the weapon.
You're weak, Rick.
Give me a sec, FGAS. This short clip.
Don't make me do this, Shane.
Sabalaska.
Finders keepers.
Go.
You made me do this.
Okay. Why is he doing that?
Go back, man. Hey, go back.
Go. Take it all. Go. Go. Get him on. Skabalaska. Shapalaskopalapa. Shapalaskopachka. Skapaskis. Oh my god, the health. Oh no, you cannot do this, Rick. Please stop. No!
Stop this now. We can still go.
Consume!
Like, whoa.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Come on.
Instinct is gone.
Fucking reload that fucking thing. No! No! Rick! Rick!
I'll take that.
No! Rick, I'm gonna die.
Those were prime TWD days. Prime peak TW. Then it all went downhill, man. Alright, let's watch the Donnie Saga. The Donnie Saga epilogue. You know, is this the final? Is this the final chapter, MCAS? Is this the final Donnie? Final one for Donnie, yeah, MCAS?
Share the joy this Amazon Black.
Yeah, okay.
In the twilight of Earth's last day, as the dust settles on a war-scarred landscape, the ultimate showdown erupts. Big Donnie and his valiant...
Oh shit, Big Donnie looks...
etched with the tales of 1,000 battles, stand defiant against the Ops.
The Ops.
As the clash crescendos, a symphony
look like
of destruction echoes.
They look like the cog.
Light up the sky, and photon evisceration tech carves lines of finality.
Oh shit. Dude, my man get profound. MCAS get profound.
Is bittersweet. Lines of finality.
And photon evisceration tech carves lines of finality. Better in an AOT.
Victory is bittersweet. The planet, though liberated, is scarred beyond recognition.
The Donnie's won.
In an act of unparalleled sacrifice, Big Donnie activates the ancient Dyson sphere, casting a veil of darkness over Earth.
Donnie's a bad guy now.
Fate.
Why is Donnie a bad guy?
As the light of their home star fades into a memory, Big Donnie and his crew retreat into the sanctuary of cryo chambers. Suspended in the silent embrace of the cosmos, they set off into the void, towards a future unknown.
Dude, so they blitzed Earth and it just chipped. They blitzed Earth and chipped.
Towards hope. And thus, in the darkness of space, our heroes await rebirth.
Oh shit.
This is not an end, but a beginning of legends, of myths, of a future unwritten. The saga of Big Donnie and his crew will be told for eons as the great exodus into the dark.
Oh shit. Dude, this is... AI just wrote a better story than many shovelware video games. You gotta write a novel version, MCAS, get them books in the school libraries. Dude, that was awesome. Gotta say, writing-wise, that was your best written. Dude, there are video games that can't even afford to put cutscenes that good in the interstitial cutscenes like that. I edited stuff up a bit, yeah. This is what the Ops wanted. Their extinction. The Ops brought the extinction upon themselves. It's Israel. The Ops are Israel. The Donnies are Palestine. The Israel will bring extinction upon itself. From without, but from within. Apocalypto shit. Yeah, Donnie gave them time and peace. But dude, he blitzed Earth. Did the Dyson sphere. Covered the world in darkness, then chipped. The Donnies are leaving Earth uninhabitable, even for the survivors. The Donnies left it uninhabitable. See how this is a AOT style ending, but it's much better. Much better, because they actually liberate themselves. They don't just stick around to get nuked fucking 3 generations later. Alright, let's check the comments.
In the twilight.
It's okay, oh shit, Baker's already seen it. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Damn, bittersweet ending. Pyrrhic victory for Donnie and crew. Let me like the... Oh, I liked it already. Indeed, but what will the future hold, or what will be the fate of Earth as Donnie, boy, and crew slumber in the darkness of space? Sad times is ending, oh shit, Yvette. Watch it. What will the future hold? Are we gonna get a sequel? Spin-off for a sequel. Big Donnie will live on. We love Donnie. Blitzed Earth. Left it uninhabitable and chipped. That's my critique. That's my Mackenzie critique. My neighbor Donnie, a real one. Blitzed Earth, left it uninhabitable and chipped. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. There we go. Alright. This is what the ops wanted, and I made the story. They only gave them time. Check the comments. How was the Mormon doc yesterday? It was less informative than William, Brian. It didn't tell me anything I didn't know already. I think between Kaiser and William, I knew more about Mormons than that documentary, and that was to be expected. It's all PR. They basically had the PR guy for Mormonism. I did find out. I found out how they live life, like in a secular society, like how they day-to-day life of a Mormon. I found that out, but let's see how the story unfolds. Had to be done. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the best written one. It's a good conclusion. It's the best written one. It's bittersweet. It's not happy. It's not sad. It's somewhere in between, like a melancholy sort of ending. I love it. Let's move on to the first of two docs Kaiser sent me. Hasidic Jews and Sikh biker gang. Alright, let's see. Them things, fam. Can't believe Sikhs got a biker gang in America. Land of the free, fam. Swig of sweet iced tea, yeah. I like the ending. I like the ending. Extinction. 100% extinction, not 80% extinction. 100% extinction of the ops. You didn't back out.
The twilight of Earth's last.
Yeah, beautiful. That's dope.
Chewy's Black Friday deals have landed. Save up to £250 per booking. Plus, choose from more flights.
It's like going into another country. Another one over here. There's another one up there. They're everywhere. Every time we have Hasidic Jews are so mysterious. So tell me about the day.
Why has he got a toilet brush on his head? Wait. Why my nigga got a toilet brush on his head? My nigga got a toilet brush on his head.
Service would be here. I was rebellious. I was rebellious too.
We're trying not to convert anyone.
Tell me about this. $5,500.
The Holocaust happened 75, 80 years ago. We're still dealing with a lot of its effects.
We embrace everybody. Everybody has a divine mission in life. We're gonna break it today a little bit.
We're definitely gonna break it.
Yeah, we won't watch 3, but we'll watch this one.
All right, today is gonna be a very interesting video. So this guy reached out to me and he said, I want to show you my...
Dude, I've never seen that hat.
And he's a Hasidic Jew. What do you know about Hasidic Jews? If you're like me, probably not much. Probably next to nothing. So today, we're gonna meet up with Shlomo here in Brooklyn, New York, and dive into his world.
Holy schmoly. Alright, let me get my phone. I need to get my phone, my chat up. I need to bring my phone chat up, guys. Yo, just finished going live with the watch along to test the waters given the internet issues before going back to Pluto. Okay, yeah, just get through Pluto. Don't get distracted by Scott Pilgrim and the trashy cartoon. What, that on the head? Toilet brush. Kaiser. Was gonna stream Super Mario RPG soon until he went live. Okay, even this one. Are Hasidic Jews outcast? I have no idea what Hasidic it means. I've heard Hasidic, Ashkenazi, one or two other types. Okay, let me just get my phone. For the chat. Just bringing up the chat on my phone. He saw the Jew toilet brush and couldn't take it. No, I told you guys. I was gonna go get my phone. And listen, you can't keep. I know you guys got diabetes or something that you gotta keep taking a piss or something, like running back and forth between the stream. I get it. Put it on in the background, turn the volume up, so you at least hear me. It's one of them long ones. But I have big hands, so. It's got a screen protector, but it's cracked at the bottom. It's fine though. Nah, it's not new. It's at least a few years old. Dude, where's my screensaver? Where's my screensaver at, man? I don't know. There was an update. There we go. My boy Zach. My boy Zach. Fuck iPhone. I don't give a fuck about phones, man. I didn't need my phone to be a fucking laptop, man. By the way, I'll make episode 3 of the Pluto. Man, deciding point whether I'll continue live watch-alongs of Pluto or not. Just watch in your own time. I feel like people like you, Geo, and Zenith, you're better off watching things by yourself rather than streaming it for an audience. You'll just make it less performance anxiety, if you know what I mean. You're having to qualify an opinion on stream when you can just absorb it in your own time. Just get through it. It's 8 episodes, 50 minutes each. I don't care if you react or not. I just need you to finish the show. Which is why it's better that Zenith plays Alan Wake 2 off stream. Because he's clearly got performance anxiety when he streams it. Oh, nice. The reason for why I may not has to do with the lack of talking while watching it. Has nothing to do with the lack of engagement, performance, as in when people are watching you play a game, you're more likely to blame the game because people are watching you than you are. Yeah, more likely to blame the game. Bro, Gio, more not safe. We're not the same person, man. The same. We're not the same. Gio is his own man. Gio is his own man. Ah, let's go. $110,000 approximately.
Hello, mate. Good to see you, man. Thanks for meeting up.
Anytime. Have you ever been scuba diving? When you go under the water,
Yeah.
you find yourself in a completely different ecosystem.
Yep.
That's what you're doing today. You're gonna see things.
What the hell is that? It's like buff. You know the thing they used to buff bowling balls. You have a buff that shines up the bowling balls. It looks like he's wearing that on his head.
Things that you would not believe, things you've never seen in your life, and it's a very interesting place we're in right now.
Most of us know of Orthodox Judaism or Hasidic Jews through, I mean, I think most people have seen that not most people, but a lot of people have seen that Netflix special, right? Yeah. Unorthodox. Okay. So that's my view about your people, I would say. Okay, and so I haven't done a deep dive. I'm not a scholar.
Apparently it didn't portray the community very nicely, but that's
probably 2 hours, Gio. Roughly 2 hours.
Why you're here to see for yourself what's going on, and I want to show you something. This community, here in Borough Park, we have about, I'd say this, the last census, there were about 107,000 people living here.
Okay.
Literally the most Jewish place in the world outside of Israel. People here are skeptical of the media because they're often portrayed in a negative light, unfairly.
Yes.
And that's why.
Wait, did he just say that? Presented in a negative light. So which is it? Somebody tell me which is it? Is the anti-Semitism on the rise, or are they painted badly in the media? What is this conflicting narrative? There is anti-Semitism, sure, but it's not on the rate that they say. And then they have to play the anti-Semitism card to make it seem bigger than it is. Media provides cover for you 24/7, guys.
We're gonna talk to you.
Okay.
Especially like the women won't talk to you.
Okay.
Have you seen the huts yet?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Look, do you see all these huts?
These are huts for the holiday, right?
Yeah.
Sukkah? What's it
Sukkot.
called? Sukkah.
Yeah.
Sukkah.
So this is like a 10-day holiday, right?
9.
9 days. And it simplifies, I did a little research.
Okay.
For that time period when the Jews left Egypt.
Right,
and they were in the desert and they had to protect themselves.
So God protected us with these magical clouds, and additionally,
pillars of smoke, not magical clouds.
In the desert for 40 years.
Right.
So once a year.
That's such a terrible term. It wasn't. It was pillars of smoke. It wasn't magical clouds. Stupid idiot.
Oh yeah, there's another one over here.
Yeah,
there's another one up there.
They're everywhere. Every family has one. Every family has one.
This is freaking cool.
Every synagogue has one. This one's, look, this was a real big one. There's going to be probably.
It could have been a localized weather.
Some of them are learning Torah.
A weather thing.
Some of them might be eating.
For them, God provided for them. Magical clouds make them sound stupid.
It gets cold, it rains, so if it's like really cold or really rainy, no one's going to be in the hut. But
So,
as a general rule, we try to do everything in there for 9 days.
Guys, I just want to remind you, we are in New York City right now.
Yeah.
This is New York, but it feels like I'm in a different world.
You are in a different world. You can stick your head
Can
in
I
there.
put my
New York City, like Hollywood, God says.
camera in? Let's see. Okay. Hello.
So this is 13th Avenue.
Okay.
We're about to get
Shalom, shalom.
This is like the 5th Avenue of the Jewish community. So all our stores are here.
Okay.
There are so many minute details.
Damn, look at the streets.
Pick up on. I'll show you some stuff. Look at
Bro,
this.
look at the streets.
Details.
Dude, look how dirty the streets are.
Okay.
On a bad road, our streets aren't this dirty. San Francisco be a thing. Nice one, Gio. Look at those roads.
There's so many minute details if you'll pick up on. I'll show you some stuff. Look at this. These are the magazines. We have our own media.
Oh, you definitely have your own media.
This is my magazine. I did some work
So
with them
do you
as well.
speak Yiddish?
Yeah, sure.
Do most people here speak Yiddish?
Everyone here speaks it.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So Hebrew, no. Not so
No,
much.
not so much.
The rabbi goes and inspects?
Yeah, every one of these places.
Every day?
Not every day, but the rabbi will drop in at any given time.
Okay.
To make sure everything's kosher. All the meat has to be slaughtered a certain way. The cows are
Yesterday, Kaiser, you showed me the most Muslim neighborhood in Detroit, and it looks more secular in terms of dress code, the way people are dressed, the way they're integrated than this place. They talk about integration of Muslims. They talk about integration, that Muslims don't integrate, right? But in that neighborhood, it looked multicultural, like Polish, Macedonian, Bengali, Pakistani. It looked cohesive. Here it looks like what they say Birmingham is, a no-go zone for non-Muslims. Bloody hell.
Orthodox Jewish people, so we have our own milk, our own bread. There's absolutely no ham or pork or shellfish to be found anywhere in this neighborhood.
Even in Utah, which was basically a Mormon zone, they had coffee shops.
This is, by the way, this is called Eichler's. It's
All right, I'll do a little jump in here.
Okay, one second.
God made their women hot though. We can't deny this. Allah made the Jewish women hot. Their beauty is known.
Every Jewish home.
I thought there was a Twitch and running when I heard the YouTube ad. Orthodox Jews are only 10% of Jews in both New York and Israel. Okay.
A lot of different styles.
Tell me about this.
This is called a shtreimel.
What's this simplify?
It's a hat that Hasidic Jews wear on the Sabbath and on holidays. They're very expensive.
I read up to $1,000.
This one's $5,500.
$5,500.
$5,500.
Someone gave me as a gift.
And tell me about the curls here. What does that mean?
This is called payas. There's a commandment in the Torah that says that we're supposed to leave over the corner of our fields for poor people.
Okay.
So that like when let's say you have a wheat field, you would leave over. You take most of the field for yourself. You harvest it, whatever. You leave over the corner so the poor man can come and cut for himself and have what to eat. Our head is sort of like the field, so you leave over the corners. Two corners of where your hair starts. And these are called payos, and basically that's what it symbolizes. And according to the Jewish law, you have to be able to grab onto it. So it could be really short. Even yours.
What if you're like me and you can't grow hair?
Well, it's over here. You have hair over on this side, not on top.
It's questionable.
The community is in a way like.
Dude, we're not even that stringent. You hear in Islam, your beard has to be two fists. Even we're not strict on it because it's not fuzz, because some people just can't. I can't grow a beard, but it's more like sunnah.
So if anybody here has a medical emergency, they call the special number. Within 120 seconds, there will be a couple of volunteers there, and they've saved thousands and thousands of lives this way because they don't wait for the city people to come.
What about police here?
So the police operate here fully and functionally, but we have our own community security service, meaning that there's often... I got it on.
They have their own private security service. Dude, if Muslims had that here in Birmingham or Bradford, dude, there would be a fucking outcry. There would be a fucking outcry.
It's my first cousin.
Oh, no way.
First cousin.
Yeah, so the cops operate here normally, but
what did she say?
Yeah, so
I'll give Hannah, Lana, and baby my love. Okay.
Yeah, but we have our own security, meaning that, let's say, there's a lot of anti-Semitic incidents, unfortunately. And
where the chat on?
I think the cops do their best to stop them, to investigate them, whatever. But at the end of the day, if something happens to your family, you're gonna make sure it gets taken care of.
Gotcha.
If somebody were to, I don't know, break a window of a Jewish store, the Jewish security service would be here in less than a minute.
Okay.
Less than a minute.
Now they're not armed or anything, but they make a lot of citizen arrests.
Dude, they have their own They have their own Jewish private militia. Citizens arrests. What the? You got IDF on American soil. Do you know what they do? They do the Krav Maga, the Jewish martial art, where they break kids' bones. I'm guaranteed. They don't curb stomp. They just break bones of kids.
They help the police. This is a toy store.
Why do you think Hasidic Jews are so mysterious? Let's say it's hard for you to understand it because you are one.
I do understand it.
You do understand.
I do understand it. People here are skeptical of the way we're treated often.
Right.
The media doesn't like us very much, so we get a lot of bad press. Which is why when outsiders come in, people will clam up. They don't want to talk to anybody. You have to understand, every single person living in this neighborhood, pretty much everybody, are descendants of Holocaust survivors.
Got you.
Even though the Holocaust happened 75, 80 years ago, we're still dealing with a lot of its effects now. There are people who were
CSS,
then, and they became damaged people, and then, you know, so they went on to have messed up families.
Messed up?
Okay.
What does mean messed up families?
And you have to understand, for thousands of years, the Jewish people have been persecuted.
Sure.
In Spain, in Germany, in England,
Poland, Ukraine,
everywhere,
Russia.
Everywhere. So, when that happens to you, you develop this sort of callous. We're like,
he's justifying their stance.
I'm be really careful with who I associate with and who I get too close to. The people you were closest to could turn you into the Nazis and have your family murdered.
So it's a very human response, is just to tribe together here, right?
Yeah.
Like come to New York and tribe together in your neighborhood.
You know the song "Staying Alive"?
Yeah.
It's just staying alive.
Staying alive. Okay,
okay. You don't want
take your licks. Take your licks like everyone else. Take your licks like everyone else. Everyone goes to persecution. This oppression Olympics bullshit, fam.
To avoid having contact, we just want to be really careful with who we get too close to because we've been burned in the past.
Unlike Christianity and Islam, Jews don't try to convert people.
Correct.
But do Orthodox Jews try to convert other Jews over to, or Hasidic Jews try to convert, say, normal Jews over to Hasidic?
So I don't know what normal means.
Yeah, me neither.
Normal is very relative.
Okay. Let's say moderate, like moderately practicing.
Sure.
They do Hanukkah and whatnot, but they're not taking it to your level.
Right. So we have this concept that we don't proselytize. We'll never try to bring in people who are not Jewish to become Jewish.
Yeah.
Because they're racist.
Judaism is actually not a religion.
Ethnocentric. See, this is what I knew. A lot of this I know. They're just ethnocentric. It's for us, by us. It's an inherently apartheid. It's inherently on the doctrinal level an apartheid religion.
We're all ethnically related.
So is that why there's no homeless people?
Ethnic.
Because you're one big family?
So,
or are there homeless people? I've just seen the street.
I don't know of any homeless people.
Okay.
And one thing you will see here is that this community is completely built on kindness, meaning that any problem, you give me a problem that you could run into in life, we have a community solution to take care of it. Shoot.
Drug addiction.
Many community organizations for drug addiction, even though this is one of the lowest, this has one of the lowest percentages of drug use anywhere in the United States.
Okay, what about these, okay, kids are kids, right? And they like to rebel.
Sure.
I was rebelling.
The outfit's halal.
Okay. How's that work here?
Like, as much as you see me bash Jews, we're so similar, it's crazy. But I just cannot respect these people. Like, mashallah, they are so, like, on their religion. Like, after Islam, the people who are, in terms of orthodoxy, the people who are on their religion are Jews. I think I'd say Jews and Islam are the only two peoples on this earth that have this strong link to God. Right? So I can respect it from their perspective. MashaAllah, their women are dressed modestly. They're not complete fucking sluts like fucking Christians.
Alcohol underage, you know, taking off at night when you're not supposed to, that sort of stuff.
So kids will be kids. Kids do whatever they need to do. Every family really deals with things differently. There are families, and this is probably what you saw on Netflix. There are families that are I'd say probably very dysfunctional.
Yep.
And if a kid rebels, then the kid might get punished in severe ways or...
So what I saw on Netflix in Unorthodox, how accurate, I mean, it just depends on the family, right? That could be, that's obviously modeled off the family.
I didn't watch
you didn't see it,
film,
yeah.
but I know enough about this girl grew up in a very dysfunctional, she didn't have parents. She grew up in her grandparents' home. Additionally, and this is no disrespect to the woman who wrote the book or is featured in the film, but there have been many accounts from her book that have been proven to be false.
I agree, but in terms of the orthodoxy, I see a lot of us in them. For me, it's the biggest tragedy is that Muslims and Jews aren't close. It's because of the Jews' racism. As a religion, we're not racist. It wasn't meant for everyone. So you can be Japanese, black, Korean, anything. We embrace everyone. It's not about race. For these guys, it's so ethnic for them. It goes down to like, if you're not from the Israelites, man, fuck off, fam. We don't want you. I see a lot of ourselves. Racist is haram, yeah. Jews are so the closest religion in terms of like orthodoxy is Judaism. It's such a fucking shame, man.
People who come in here with an open mind, and like you're here and you're saying, I want to see what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I respect that.
Thank you.
They came here with an agenda.
Yep.
And people don't like it.
Yep. Well, the thing about, you work in media, you said, right?
Yeah.
You understand how this works. You can shoot, you can make any story you want to make.
Yeah.
In this building, maybe someone's getting abused right now and someone's making love. You know what I mean? At the same time.
Sure.
There are many narratives constantly occurring at the same time. It's unbelievable these days, is people get stuck on one narrative, and that's the truth. No, actually it's not. There are many stories that make up the truth.
It is time.
It's just, I'll tell you what it is. What we have an issue with, consistency is our Muslim problem. These Jews get to express themselves to the zenith. I hate to use that term. To the max. Orthodox Jews have their own area, their own food, their own this, their own that, and it's normal. But if a Muslim was to do this in a little area in the UK or a little area if Detroit was more Orthodox Muslim, in that video that you showed me, if it was more Orthodox, where you saw every person wear hijab, no black person, no Polish, no nothing, no multiculturalism, people would have something to say. But these guys get to have their own Orthodox area, and it's like one rule for them, another for us. Wouldn't you say this is Sharia? Wouldn't you? Okay, let me paint it to you guys in terms you'll understand. Wouldn't you say this is Jewish Sharia in this area? Wouldn't you say what you've seen so far is basically little Jewish Sharia in this area? That area in Detroit wasn't imposing Jewish Sharia and Islamic Sharia on anyone. You had kids mixing, hijabi women getting haircuts from Polish women, shit like that. This is basically Jewish Sharia in America.
So, where are we going?
We're gonna go to visit my uncle, actually. People won't talk to you because they're skeptical, as I said, and there definitely is this idea that people stick to themselves here because of the reasons I told you earlier. So if you walk up to people on the street, most of them will probably a lot of them will cover their face and walk away, or...
Right. So the outside world interprets that as being rude.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand why it's interpreted that way. I don't feel that way. I feel it's just that they're sort of afraid.
But especially American culture is very open. It's very, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Clean the roof.
In that sense.
Yeah. So this, I guess you could.
He could have cleaned his roof.
Say is at a clash with.
Actually, nah. Put some Barney, get a hose, put some Barney on the car, use the hat to fucking give it a car wash. Use the hat to give it a car wash.
But once it's like a hard shell. Once you break it, they're really nice people.
Okay, so we're gonna break it today a little bit.
We're definitely gonna break it today.
Cool.
This is Borough Park, where it's not dominated by any specific Hasidic sect.
So there are different sects of Hasidic Jews.
Sure.
This is so cool.
Or smaller Yamalka, where the Yamalka, you know what I mean? Like that, where like that one.
Interesting ride so far, guys. It's like going into another country.
He always says that. He always says that.
Another universe.
Another universe. Okay, so the sexes, please unpack that for us.
Yeah, so basically, everything here is based around community, religion, and family. And one thing the Jewish religion is very serious about is understanding human nature.
I love your articles.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well, basically, it's very simple. To be very blunt, there are people of nature's hormones, things, and we don't want anything getting in the way of the things that we try most, that we keep most dear to our hearts. So there's no.
Did you just hear that? If a Muslim said that, it would be like they repress women. I know what Hasidic Jews believe. Hijab's debated plenty of Hasidic Jews in Dawah Park. This is why I say Islam and Judaism are very thing. Now you hear a Jew say that, it's fine. It's completely fine. But there's so much pushback when Muslims talk about the role of a woman and the role of a man in prayer, in marriage, in society, in community. You know what I mean? It's one rule for them, another for us. That's all we get. We don't care if you like it or not, but at least be consistent. You know what I mean?
Mingling between the sexes, marriage is a very everyone here is married or trying to get married,
Right.
so there is a dating scene and whatever, we could discuss that, but for married men and women to be socializing, our view is that it can lead to problems, and in general society it does.
I agree. Can't deny
Like if
it.
people don't have discipline and control and they practice infidelity.
All sorts of stuff can happen, and that's very rare in our community and really frowned upon. And
so tell me about the dating. You said you can get into the dating.
So I mean, a lot of people in this area, they will date for literally they can meet someone, and like I know people who have met their bride for 15 minutes. They got engaged, and then next time they saw each other was at the wedding.
See,
now, I didn't do that.
what does that remind you of? Arranged marriages, zina laws in Islam. Now, if we were to say what he's saying right now, if we as Muslims said this, dude, they would be down our throats. They would be down like, they want fucking Sharia law in our country. These motherfuckers want Sharia law in our country. When a Jew says it's completely fucking fine. Anonymity has been their fucking weapon all this time, Jews. Because we must, as Muslims, know how close Judaism is to us. We just want them out in the spotlight so you can actually see that it's not such a minority thing to believe. You know what I mean?
Some people do.
How long for you?
I met my wife. It was about a 2-week process.
Wow.
We dated 7 times, and then I proposed.
So when dating, how do you date?
So
what do you do?
Like the guy will rent a car. They'll go take the girl out to a restaurant or to a lounge. They'll have some drinks, usually non-alcoholic.
Yep.
They'll drink a Coke.
Non-alcoholic.
It's very serious. Like the first date will be like they get to know.
Look how many halal memes there are. Ryan's shared halal, haram memes. Where the kosher memes at? You live in America, where Jews are a majority in terms of, in a minority they're a majority. Where all the kosher fucking memes at? We're laughed at for just the term halal and haram is a memed term on the internet. And even though you have no idea what it fucking means. And this guy's basically talking about kosher, keep it kosher, man. He's basically saying keep it halal. Why aren't there memes about fucking kosher? You've provided cover for these people for far too fucking long, man, I swear.
Know each other a little bit, and the next one we'll be like, talk about like, what do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to live?
Okay.
And some people will talk about how many kids they want to have. It's like, it's dating for marriage, 100%. This is my uncle.
Okay.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Peter.
Social distancing.
Social distancing. There we go.
Wait, he's not allowed to shake his hand?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh shit, is he not allowed to shake his hand as well? A non-Jew? Is that what it is? He's not allowed to shake the... Oh, COVID, okay. My bad.
So we sell here kosher pizza.
Okay.
And delectable, delicious kosher foods.
Cool.
Italian-style kosher foods.
Italian-style kosher food.
And we have been here since 1969. It's pretty much when this neighborhood turned Hasidic. This birth
69.
So all of this is Hasidic, as far as the eye can see.
Yes, correct. And going that way as well.
What are the rent prices like?
pretty much the same like Brooklyn, New York.
So they're high.
Prices, yeah.
What if a non-Hasidic like me wanted to move into the hood? Okay. How would that go?
Go fine. Respect us,
cool?
we respect you.
All right.
There's something about this community. Everyone's like family. Even the people who work here, like he's Mexican. He's obviously not part of the community, but in a way he is part of the community.
And he's Christian.
I have no idea.
Probably.
It doesn't matter to me. We're
right.
like
And the beauty of you guys is you're not trying to convert everyone.
No, absolutely. We're trying not to convert anyone.
Don't give him cover.
Like,
You're not
do
trying.
your thing. I'll do mine.
You're not trying to grow as a religion.
We grow as a religion by having kids.
Ethno. It's so
When
ethnically.
everyone in the Western world isn't having kids, you're having kids.
Yeah, the
That's how
average
you grow.
family in Borough Park has 6.7 children.
Average 6.7. Damn.
So this is the sukkah tent, the
Sukkah
religious
tent,
sukkah
yeah.
tent that we embrace the 7 days of festivity. And part of it, we incorporate the world into it. So we feed pizza in the sukkah.
Right, like
You know,
pizza's not a
amazing.
Hasidic Jew food.
Exactly.
It is now.
Part of the
Can we take a look in here? Sure, go ahead.
Creation.
Here's how much wet cat food I was buying before. With
Are you guys getting educated?
so much of it ended up in the
I'm
business.
certainly getting educated here.
Remember we went to the bookstore? I showed you that. So every Jewish home, business, or office has one of these.
And what is it? What is it?
Sort of like a
simplify?
spiritual security system.
Okay.
Spiritual security system.
distancing,
Yeah.
indoor, outdoor.
Quite a bit of distance. This is like a gymnasium.
You ask any child, anyone who's ever been to Borough Park, Mendelssohn's is like a landmark in this
Bagels.
community.
Oh, nice. Mashed potatoes, ziti,
Yeah.
lasagna,
Mac and cheese.
the full deal. Hello. Okay, so about non-Jews.
Maybe it's the
coming over
Idol
here.
or something.
A bunch of non-Jews come to this neighborhood, come to your pizza shop. What's your take on that?
Everybody has a mission in life. Rich, poor, handicapped, everybody has a divine mission in life. This brings out happiness, this brings out content, this brings out embracing other people,
Yeah.
Jews and non-Jews alike.
Yeah.
So the beauty of this concept is we embrace everybody, religious, non-religious, non-Jewish,
So are
any
you-
denomination possible.
Hasidic Judaism is all about happiness. It's being happy no matter what happens.
Happy and content.
Yeah.
So are you realizing yourself with this business, like you're bringing out your potential and what you love?
Exactly. This is, we're taking pizza and making it kosher.
Kaiser, mashallah.
Making every child
We
be
could
able
become
to
Muslim.
enjoy that pizza.
Basically, an Orthodox Jew.
You could become Muslim tomorrow, Kaiser. Mashallah. Look at that wisdom and insight. Even Kaiser has the insight. In the Quran says, if we wanted to, we could have made you one people, but we made you tribes and people so you can get to know one another. These people still stuck on there. Bruh, if you're Ashkenazi, get the fuck out.
Makes a blessing before he eats or drinks anything. He or she, obviously. So this is pizza. It's based on flour. So this is a special blessing we make on something that's based on flour. I'm going to say the blessing.
Sourdough. Let's call it fucking sourdough.
It's a good slice. The blessing was, blessed are you, God, master of the world, who created things that are made of wheat. Now there's
So you have a blessing for specific ingredients.
Yeah, so now any liquid aside from wine,
Right.
is wine has its own blessing. Any other liquid has its own has a blessing as well.
Look how much like Muslims they are, guys. Look how much like Muslims they are. This is the tragedy. There's a tragic side of it, and there is a side that you just cannot parlay with these people. Duality, man. They're so much like Muslims, Jews are. It's unbelievable how much like us they are. And they are from, we came off that tradition, which fucking went into the shitter, fam.
So you take the main ingredient.
Yeah,
You don't bless cheese or mushrooms or anything.
because that's just there as a on the side.
Did you say you don't bless cheese or mushroom? You bless the wheat. It's sourdough, fam.
Very nice.
I'm not sure if it's the dough.
Bless
or
the sourdough.
It's much sweeter than most people.
It is. Yeah.
It's not a kosher thing. That's his family recipe.
It's good. Very good. So where are we off to next?
Dude, he was low key taking the piss. See? Need to run it back. I need to run that back. He was low key taking the piss. See, you don't bless the cheese so much. Wait,
Now.
So you take the main ingredient.
Yeah.
You don't bless cheese or mushrooms.
So that's just there as a, you know, on the side.
Very nice.
I'm not sure if it's the dough or the sauce or whatever, but it's much sweeter than most people.
It is. Yeah.
That's not a kosher thing. That's his family recipe.
It's good. Very good.
It makes it more addictive when you put sugar in it.
Now we're gonna go to Williamsburg, where
Kilos at your body, G.
by the Satmar sect.
Satmar.
Should I say, way more orthodox than the people of Borough Park, if that's even imaginable to you. And then we're gonna go to
more orthodox.
Heights.
Bloody hell.
Also very orthodox, but they're much more open. You're gonna find the friendliest people there.
Okay, are we gonna dive deep into something?
We definitely are.
Peace, brother. Peace, brother. Peace, brother. So no problems between the different groups here? What do you think the world has to learn from Hasidic Jews? Your son's telling you to throw away your smartphone.
Yes.
Speaking to Dad, not with smartphones.
We don't have internet.
There's no internet in the home. There's our guy.
Pandemic is like very dangerous.
Did you have it yet? Did they all have COVID already?
They all had COVID.
They all had COVID.
What do you think of vaccines? What do you think of vaccines?
You spent all day on here.
He's literally sleeping in there.
Sometimes I can see the good tendencies. That's the 9/11 plane.
Okay, yeah. I'll just get that now.
On a daily basis, it loses the value.
Alright, this is spoiling that episode. Let me just quickly click the link. Hold on. Watch 5 minutes. Next 5 minutes. Okay. Guys, don't duck, fam. Guys, don't duck, fam. Guys, this is very informative. What about if they're eating cheese puffs? Cheese the main ingredient with breadcrumb coating. What then? Alright, yeah, nice. Watch this.
You were telling me when we're eating there, of all the places you've seen in the world, the places that are the most interesting to you are all in the Middle East.
That is correct.
So where have you traveled there?
I've been to Turkey many times, Egypt, obviously I've lived in Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia.
They'll spit me out. Yeah, I am the pineapple on the kosher pizza. They'll spit me out.
So Saudi Arabia, I couldn't dress like this.
Okay.
They're culturally not ready for people to be walking their streets dressed like this. You know, women were just allowed to drive about 2 years ago, and they're opening up, and I like the way that's happening, but I walk around Bahrain and UAE like this, and I've only gotten positive.
Seriously?
Yeah, they really love, I think, everybody. They're very, very open-minded people.
We are not anti-Semitic, guys. You need to blow this out your ass. We are not inherently. We only learned to hate Israeli Jews. We only hate Israeli Jews. Politically, we only hate Israeli Jews. We embrace Jewish people because we know how close they are to us.
Out of just an adventure, like
right.
For a Jewish kid to be hanging around in Saudi Arabia, it's like the wildest thing ever. So that's what originally enticed me to go there. But once I went and I saw the interactions that I was able to have with people changed my perspective on that region and on those people, and then I'm able to change their perspective on my people.
Right.
And it's just so powerful. I'm like addicted to it. Let's say, who'd have believed 3 years ago that a Hasidic Jew and a Muslim from Saudi Arabia could be together, having a nice afternoon together? It would have seemed impossible, but today we live in a crazy world, and it's totally possible. What do you think?
I can tell you it's possible.
It is possible.
It is possible. Peace can be made.
We share some words that share Hebrew. Hebrew and Arabic both share some words as well. Plus, Prophet Muhammad's wife, Sophia, was Jewish.
Okay, you're sort of going against the narrative of Hasidic Jews, who you said are somewhat insular and closed in and very much tight-knit. You're going out to these places that no one else is, right?
So, I mean, it sort of started a trend. I get calls like almost on a daily basis. Like, I'm going to Saudi Arabia. Can you help me meet some people, or can you give me an itinerary? What should I do? Is it safe? Are they not going to kill me? I'm like, no, don't worry, you're going to be fine. So I was in the UAE a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to go to this ghost town called Al Madam. It's about an hour
Al Madam,
Dubai. And when I got to this place, one of the roads that was supposed to take me there is literally through the desert over sand dunes, and my car was not going to make it there.
Right.
And it was like a 2-hour walk or something, so there's no way I couldn't walk through that heat for 2 hours each way. So basically I parked my car and I started.
what kind of Israelite are you? Can't walk through heat. Your peeps walk through heat for most of their lives.
And I was a little bit worried because I'm a Hasidic Jew in the middle of the desert, an hour out of Dubai.
Moses is in the desert with his peeps, man.
And this guy comes up to the window and he's like, "What are you doing here?" So I told him I was looking for Al Madam. He said, "Oh, you're in the wrong place. There's another road that can take you there. Give me your phone, and I'll type it into your GPS. I'll give you the coordinates, and then you can go." So I gave him my phone and said, "You know what? I'm going to take you there. Come into my Jeep, and I'll drive you there, and I'll bring you back to your car when we're done." And then he said, "You know what? I want to take you to see my friends." So I stayed in my car, he stayed in his. He drove down a road. I followed him for like 5 minutes. Then he took me into his majlis. You know what a majlis is?
No.
The majlis, I'm sure you've been in them in the Middle East. It's like this room where the head of the house receives his guests.
Okay.
So they have these low couches and the carpets and whatever. And I just sat there with these guys. There were 7 guys. And we played card games and drank tea and just for 2 hours, we're just sitting there, a Hasidic Jew with 7 of these Arabs, and we had the nicest time ever.
Muslim hospitality, guys, best.
The people who, like, that guy could have just gone on with his day. He didn't have to stop for me, specifically I'm a Hasidic Jew. Like, I wouldn't expect him to stop for me.
Sure.
And he didn't go on with his day. He stopped for me. He invited me into his home. He wanted me to meet his friends. We had the greatest time. It's the people like that who really make a difference in the world. He changed my perspective, and because I'm somebody who writes and shares my experiences, he's going to change the perspective of so many others. And that's why it's so important to be one of those people who changes people's perspectives in a good way.
Well, the Arab world is so hospitable.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
and
probably the most hospitable part of the world.
Yeah, and if you're reading the headlines, like, all the news that comes out, it's not good news. There's a lot of bad news coming out of the Middle East, but if you just open your mind to going there for yourself and just, you know, don't get too deep into it. Don't risk your life. Just step down, get off the plane, get a feel for what's going on. You're gonna be very pleasant.
Saudi for me was a huge eye opener. I had some apprehension going in there.
I was there before you were there. Because I went the first time right after they killed Khashoggi.
Yeah, wow.
So they opened up for 30 days. There was this car festival in Old Riyadh.
Car festival.
They gave 1,000 tourist visas. I was one of those people. So I was literally one of the first tourists to see Saudi Arabia in modern history. And then last year in September they opened it up again, which is when you went. So it was very weird in the beginning. Like I was before I got on the plane, I was literally having like a panic attack.
Yeah.
I was like, they killed that guy, and I'm Jewish, and then.
Yeah.
They want you the fear. They want the fear.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I decided not. I literally was gonna cancel. I was just gonna give up my flight. I was like, this is too scary. I'm just gonna go home, and that was a bad mistake. And then my rabbi convinced me to go. I WhatsApped him, and he's like, "Do it, man. Do it. You'll be fine." He told me if your wife gave you her blessing to go, you're gonna be safe. So I was like, okay.
Wow.
I went, and it changed my life.
Good, man. Good. It's, to be honest, it's Jews that most need to change the view of Muslims. It's Israel giving Jews a bad name, but at the same time, the bad name that Muslims got can be undone by Jewish people, because they see the relations we have with them. When push comes to shove, the relations we have, great relations. Okay, it's time to jump to something completely different. This is bizarre to me. I haven't seen this, but Kaiser brought it to my attention. Some of my best friends, not even some, in my life, most of my best friends have been Sikh, from the Sikh religion. I can't remember a time where I never had a Sikh friend. I still have 2 Sikh friends. And they're some of the only friends I chill with. I had Sikh friends back in secondary school. Most of my friends have been Sikh. Weird. But there is some funny stuff. Alright. Land of the free. America really is land of the free, if this video is true. Dull to understand. Yep, Brampton. Brampton ends.
Step into Wix Studio, the web creation platform built for agencies.
Interest is haram. That's where us and Jews disagree.
I want this country to lead in everything.
Good. I got to like that level once. Most Sikhs have a sword. Why is that?
Get on.
9/11, people were confusing Sikhs for Muslims, right?
It goes 200 miles per hour, top speed.
I'm proud that I'm able to carry a gun with me. People come here, they take advantage of this system.
I strongly believe in arranged marriage.
Nobody's getting divorced in the Sikh.
After tonight, if you put it on the video, you don't know.
Just asking if there's ever any problems with the Hells Angels.
Potatoes and Sikhs are almost everywhere.
Dale, how's the motor make you feel?
This is my nirvana.
Good morning, guys. Of all of my travels around the world, one of the coolest cultures I've come into contact with are the Sikhs of northern...
Sikhs, or give me 1 second, guys. I need to quickly... Let me postpone this update. 1 sec, guys. Roadrunners with bikes, yeah. All right.
India. So today we have the great privilege to ride along with a Sikh motorcycle squad. We're going to get into the bigger questions of what they feel about living in America, America today, arranged marriages, and why they're always getting misrepresented as being somebody else.
Nah, no food
Should
order.
be an interesting journey. Let's do this.
Dude, this is gonna be so jokes. Stockton, California? California, right? Stockton, California. I've heard Stockton is a big motorcycle club area. Sons of Anarchy is set in Stockton.
Here we are, Stockton, California, deep in the Central Valley. For me, definitely an unassuming place for a large population of Sikhs to be, but I guess this is one of the biggest populations in the country.
9/11.
We got the Sikh music.
Transport companies, own restaurants, Bun and
The
Kali.
American flag.
Oh shit, they got the...
How you guys doing?
Hi, sir. Very good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Manjinder.
Inder. Nice to meet you.
Pinder, Jeet Preet.
What is this little device?
You can keep your hairs like the hairs are outside.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they used to tuck it in. They used to tuck it in.
Legendary Dale?
Oh, not legendary. So you
Dale.
know about a little bit of Sikh temples. There's always a community kitchen in there.
Okay.
Anybody can go in and eat.
Anybody non-Sikhs can go in there?
Anybody.
Anyone, yeah. That's what I was telling my gardener yesterday. I said, any temple when you're hungry, anything.
They got Langar, yeah, they got the Langar hall. Anyone can go get food. I've been inside a temple, Gurdwara. They have cabbage, really nice cabbage. I ate there. So Ryan, if you're ever starving and you go past a Sikh temple, go to the Langar hall. Just say, can I have some food from your Langar hall? Go in, you'll get fed, fam. That is one thing I like about Sikhs.
This is the shoe zone.
As a respect, you gotta cover your head.
So just put it on like this, right?
Oh, pretty much.
Good. Thank you.
Only when a friend went and we had to go as part of a trip. One was part of a school trip. The second was when I went in with a friend because he was going in there. So I just joined him. He goes, come in. They invited me in, so I was like... They put the Guru Granth Sahib to bed over here. They put the Guru Granth Sahib to bed.
My community, basically, everything starts with a prayer. Your life starts with a prayer, it ends with a prayer.
This is the first Sikh temple, first Gurdwara in the United States. So this was actually founded and established in 1912.
So Sikhs came over in 1912?
That the first? No, they first came over in the late 1800s.
Dude, I've been around Sikhs all my life. I actually know a lot about these guys. Even though I completely disagree with most of the inception of Sikhism.
Thank you. Thank you.
And some of the stuff that Guru Nanak said.
Thank you.
The Sikhs hate Muslims because of Guru Gobind. Because they say the Raj persecuted them.
So what is this setup here? Every Sunday they do this meal? Every Sunday. Punjab food. The Punjab region of India has some of the best food, in my opinion. It's mostly vegetarian, but a lot of spice. It's all vegetarian, right? It's all vegetarian.
The reason why it's all vegetarian is that way that if you have folks who eat meat, who don't eat meat, everyone can share a common meal.
In your religion, nobody eats meat.
No, people who aren't baptized do eat meat.
Okay.
But if you're baptized, then yeah, you typically won't be eating meat.
Okay. Yeah, so you have to take the Amrit. To be a proper Sikh, non-people who don't take the Amrit, which is like a sweet water or something, and don't get baptized, they eat meat. But if you get baptized, you can't. My friend Balraj told me about that. I think he's baptized, so he doesn't eat meat.
It's only a 500-year-old religion, but there's been a few genocides. We've been constantly under attack, but we persisted. We're a warrior class.
Why no turbans here?
So when a lot of them started coming over, and there was a lot of legislations that didn't allow families to come over, and there was only single men who would come over. A lot of them started just becoming more Americanized and started removing their turbans.
But you've brought the turbans back, but you've put the American flags on your jackets.
Because it's a dual sense of home.
I was born here. Okay. So this is the only home I know. We see in the news there's been hate crimes, right? After 9/11, the first hate crime that happened was against a member of the Sikh community. So America has its instances, it has its moments, but for overwhelming community majority of us, America has been great to us. It's provided a lot of opportunities that we wouldn't have back home in India or Punjab.
So after 9/11, well, you were super young then.
Yes.
But after 9/11, people were confusing Sikhs for Muslims, right?
They still do.
They still do.
They still do.
Okay. Because of the turban, right?
The turban, the beard, being brown, being foreigners, we're not sure what, but...
That has to be very frustrating, being labeled something that you're not. I look like a cop. Some people think I'm a cop all the time. I'm like, all right. I laugh at it. But, right? But the labels get annoying. How do you deal with it constantly getting labeled?
If we look at Sikh American history, something that's always been there, right? When Sikhs first migrated, they're actually labeled as Hindus. When Saudi Arabia came onto the map, then we were Saudi Arabians. Then when the Iran crisis happened, then we were Iranians. And now with post 9/11 America, we're Muslims. So it's this constant shift and this constant labeling of Sikhs. And that's why Sikhs are it's a different community, and we're a completely independent community. But there's this constant feeling of the need to kind of educate other Americans and other folks about who the Sikh community is, because a lot of folks just don't know.
You're the sergeant. What does that mean?
It's like a bodyguard of the group, like the club. So anything goes
Where the prospects
wrong,
at?
so I'm here first, you know, to protect all my brothers.
He's a prospect.
You're like the bouncer.
Yeah.
He says he's a bouncer, but he's a prospect. He's like the guy they tell go get me my coffee, go get me.
Bouncer, so you know.
You got some knife skills?
Yeah.
Just in case. Secretary, what does that mean? Secretary of the club?
That is correct. I'm also the founder of this club in the Californian chapter. And it's, you know, when we go out to eat, I have to pay for them. Right.
Does everyone pitch in with the club?
They do. We have a membership fee, so everybody does.
How long has that existed on this planet, this beard?
I never cut it, sir.
Since you were young?
Yes. I know.
Oh, wow. Is it still growing?
Yes.
I got to like that level once, and then I was like, it feels like a catch on my face. I gotta get rid of this thing. You're saying you're doing the club to bring awareness about Sikhism. Do you do motorcycles because it connects you with other motorcycle riders?
Very true, yes. Motorcycle community is really a big American community, you know. Everybody loves to ride.
Yeah, Stockton is, I've heard, Stockton is huge.
I have a CCW, so I'm carrying one, and I'm proud of it. Our scripture, Holy Scriptures, you know, that the Constitution, they go, you know, hand to hand. It's a very good thing that the Sikh community have also a pride to carry a weapon with them. You have seen the baptized Sikhs, they carry a sword with them. So I'm proud that I'm able to carry a gun with me.
Oh, yeah. So most Sikhs have a sword. Why is that?
They're baptized Sikhs. That is to protect the underserved, underprivileged. There are risky environments out here everywhere. Back in the day, 500 years back, even today, and that's why the American Constitution, you know, allow us to.
The motorcycle club culture allowed them to believe themselves warriors again.
You're not a Bollywood star.
No, I'm not Bollywood star. No. So
it's never
you
too
are going
late.
with us, right?
Yeah,
we are going to
we're
restaurant.
Follow you. All right, guys, let's go for a cruise up to the Sierra Foot.
I don't know Punjabi, man.
Right on.
The issue with Punjabi is there are people who speak nice Punjabi, and then there's people who speak village Punjabi. But if I've been around families who speak a very crass village version of Punjabi, so you can't absorb the words. But I've been around slang type. But there are people who speak decent Punjabi, like sophisticated Punjabi, so you can tell with the words. Shariah di Qawm Punjabi.
Yes. It goes 200 miles per hour, top speed.
Vaheguru Ji ke Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ke Fateh. Gujarati, it's more of just rough and have their own words. Yeah. Rock music.
Thought you could use some more guns.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Don't miss out on 25% off and free shipping site-wide at manscaped.com, plus 2 free gifts if you order the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. The new
Look right. That was great. Love it.
So how do you get the turban under the helmet?
I have a 5XL helmet, and this turban is not exact size, same I wear.
Show him inside the helmet what you did to it. You did some modification.
Just a little bit of modification here.
Just cut down.
So you guys will never take off your turban to put on a helmet?
I never take off my turban.
We are law-abiding citizens here, right?
Of
so we need
course.
to wear this.
arigato.
Wear my turban at home, and I have this ball inside, and this is stretching and everything, right? So ball is preventing to get this my turban plug inside, and this is preventing to come outside, so it stays like this. So.
And then you go regular style with the helmet.
That's right.
What are your professions mostly, as far as Sikhs go?
I'm an ink technician in the printing.
I'm working with the trunking company.
So a lot of Sikhs do trucking?
Yes.
Fair to say?
Yes. Especially the Punjabi community, they are more in the...
Trucking greatness.
Trucking
They love the roads.
stores.
Mechanic.
I'm a diesel mechanic.
Okay.
I own a shop.
The truckers have a good insight into a culture because they see many different things and they can compare because they're always on the road. What are you seeing in the country? What are the truckers saying?
He's driving the truck. He can do...
Yeah, long time ago, though, Kaiser.
Trucker out there.
Been a while, though.
You know, I don't want to
Texan, Pakistan.
tell you all the secrets about that. And you won't like it. You won't like it.
Look at his shoulders.
Now I
Look at his shoulders.
Yeah, how we get treated is not the way we got treated in 80s and 70s. Before, people used to love truckers, you know, when they're going to a town, small town, they used to pump everything, you know,
Right.
The kids used to do that. It's just getting, you know, it's declining every day.
You're saying people don't respect the truckers these days?
No, not anymore.
Why do you think?
They think we are in their way to the work, you know.
Okay.
They see, oh, it's a truck. He's gonna slow driver. He's in our way, you know.
So they can't make the connection that the food they eat or the mattress they sleep on comes in by a
They
truck.
don't understand that.
Okay.
The car they're driving came from a truck. Everything, the socks they're driving came from a truck.
In Sikhism, what's the power dynamic with women and men? How does that work out?
Equal body half of Texas.
Equal everything. If you can see in the United States or England, Canada, like our girls, especially our women, doing very well. Especially in the medicine, biggest neurologist and gynecologist are doing very, very well.
Who controls the home when you go home and the doors are closed from society?
Probably the wife. You're not able to handle it.
Your dad connected you with your wife?
Yes.
It's like Hindu culture in that sense.
Well, no, in the Sikh culture, in our culture too, like there's arranged marriage going on, and these days he kind of twisted my arm. He said, "Go India with me. You have to get married. Girl, I will choose for you." Like before, he said, "Hey, that's the girl." I said, "Oh, she's a beautiful, and I want to hang out with her." They said, "You can't go out with her. You gotta talk to her. That's all. You can talk in front of us." I said, "No, I can't talk in front of you guys." And they just arranged a table on the side. And then we had dinner together, and then,
old school.
Hey, we agreed to each other, and now I'm married to her like since 19 years. I'm okay.
What do you guys think of the arranged marriages? Because I've heard in India, you get married and then you spend the rest of your life falling in love.
Yes.
Versus Western styles is you fall in love in the beginning and then
fall out of love.
You're falling out of it.
I am it's
totally different.
Strongly. I strongly believe in arranged marriage. Just because our parents get together and there's a lot of transparency, they can tell you the financial status, they can tell you your status and everything. When you are in a love marriage, the young kids, they said, hey, you know what, I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that, but the reality, they have nothing. So they lie to each other because they are young that time.
Damn wisdom.
But when our parents, they hook us up, they know the whole village, they know their reputation, they know their financial situation and everything. So I think it's a more successful than the love marriage.
Is that consensus, arranged marriages?
Yes, we are agree on that. In our culture,
Yeah?
it is the...
Yep.
Is it fair to say there's like little homelessness in the Sikh community because the families are so tight, or how does that work?
There is little homelessness. Very little. But
recently, actually, more than before.
Recently,
because last few years, you know how in India too, people have gone into drugs and stuff, and that's what the reason is.
Yeah.
What were you saying when I first met you in front of the temple today? You're saying America is getting too soft or too lenient.
I was saying is over tolerance. You know, the law is too tolerant, and that's why kind of a lot of things are different now than 30 years ago. It is just
everybody's taking, a lot of people, not everyone, a lot of people take advantage of the law. This is my understanding, you know, single persons, right? Seems like the
How can you say that as an ethnic person?
a few steps ahead, you know.
In 1970s, American law was saying if you have when they find a good student in somewhere in the third world country or any country, they went over there, they pick up the guy, they brought him here.
Yeah.
And they were the good scientists. We were back there, one of the fastest growing country in 1970 and 80s. Right now, law is too soft. Everyone is coming and putting too much burden on this country. That is a fact. I know it's very...
Would he say that if he was in Canada? He want to say this, he was a Sikh in Canada.
We are realizing it. We are on the down slope. America is going down. Look at the China right now.
China's population is huge, fam.
Yeah.
It's a skilled labor. It's nothing to do with how many people there are.
Because our law is getting weaker.
So you're saying the law is getting weaker, meaning...
It's not about only just the immigration law. It's in every department. In study, technology. If you go to any university, UCLA or Stanford or Harvard, people come here. They take advantage of this system. They went back to their country. But back then, it was not a case.
Right.
That's why we were ahead.
Too lenient, people take advantage.
Yes.
And you know, when I'm working and somebody else is not, you know, look at the case on this pandemic, you know, the writing of checks.
But what they're implying is, he's not implying this for Sikh community. He's implying this for every brown person who isn't Sikh. That's what they're really talking about. Conservative Sikhs who vote Tory, all vote Conservative or vote Tory, all sound like this.
You are paying high taxes and they're just sitting home and getting...
A few months ago, it was hard to find a labor because they were getting checks at home.
Yeah, they're trying to make America a non-working country.
That's right. That's
like
right.
Who's they, do you think?
Government.
Yeah, Gio, from The Wire. From The Wire.
It's a corruption, man. A corrupted government for their own benefits, you know, that's all they call.
So coming from another country, you can see America in a different way than most of us Americans that grew up here.
I want to add something.
Hop over here. Yeah.
Well, one of the things is the weaker the laws are, the weaker the country gonna get. It used to be like if you go to store and do some kind of robbery, if you don't get like any big violence or like you don't go to jail, at least you get a ticket. But now, if you rob somebody and it's less than $900, you just walk away. You didn't get nothing.
This is coming from the experience of
Yeah, this is true. I've had this.
You own stores.
That's the
so you're suffering with this right now.
Yeah,
with these
like
laws.
we had caught people they're stealing.
Yeah.
But we can't do anything because it's less than 900. So people, they decide instead of stealing 2,000 or 3,000, they do two $900 theft, so they don't go to jail. You know,
more in California than other states, though, for sure. California,
but we love it over here, man.
Bad.
We all love it because you know
it's hard to leave. It's beautiful. It's
like there's no place like this still.
They can't deal with thefts of that amount, I guess.
Doing right
they
now.
can't. They
can speak freely.
They run thin.
In the U.S.
U.S. Yeah.
Yeah.
So U.S., California, same thing.
I don't mind other countries are growing. I don't mind that.
Okay.
But I want this country to be, lead in everything.
Okay.
How does the moto make you feel?
Oh man, this is my nirvana. Get on the bike, you don't have to listen to anyone, you're by yourself. There's nothing better than that.
This motorcycle club is how they get away from their wives. This ain't like India or Pakistan with the wives on the back of the bike. They get away from their wives like this.
That's therapy.
Nugget Keaton. Hang with the boys, drinking, eating. Yeah.
I was just asking Dale if there's ever any problems with the Hells Angels or Mongols.
No, actually we have friends everywhere. They do really good causes.
The Brick Club.
That is attached with the motorcycles. Something bad.
Kaiser's Club is going to be called The Brick.
which is entirely not true. Everybody have their own perceptions about bad and good.
Gotcha.
You can't really say someone is doing bad unless you really, really know them. Other than that, everybody's trying to do something good. And we love doing food drives, charity runs, toy runs on Christmas. Even if we're not doing it, some other organization is doing it, so we'll go support them. This is just the mode of making a bigger community, because everybody...
The motorcycle is the vehicle to do it.
It's like a common point. If someone comes to me, like, hey man, can you please help me? I'm in danger. It's my obligation to help them.
That's baked into the religion?
That's baked into the religion. That's baked into my history. That's baked into basically my beliefs. You can walk to a guy who's wearing a turban or anything, hey, you need something? You can walk up to him and like, hey man, haven't eaten anything in a day. Can you help me? He'll more than be obliged to help you out. In that part of the world, the turban was a sign of royalty. Not everybody can wear the turban, and you're pretty much prosecuted if you wear the turban.
Okay.
So
how did that change? Because everyone wants to know.
It changed that my 10th prophet, he said that my Sikh shouldn't be hiding. He should look unique. So he gave us the right to wear the turban, and we should look like kings. This is our crown. So each of us is a king. That's what it is. Like, we don't go down to anyone else but our group. That's it.
Did he say that perfectly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, he's the president, sir. You know about that.
He's the president.
Yeah.
You guys hungry? We ate like an hour and a half ago. You ready for this?
Yes, sir. Little refreshment. What does that mean?
How was it?
It's a personal decision with Sikhs in the U.S. if they
vegan burgers,
vegetable, and it's if you're baptized.
If you're baptized.
With wedges,
you have to say vegetarian.
And this applies to the Sikhs throughout the world, not only just in states.
Oh, okay.
Anywhere
I
in
thought
India,
that would
in
be
the world.
a U.S. thing. Okay.
No, it's just
all over the world.
It's all over.
So you guys aren't hard on each other if one person's eating meat, one's not.
No way.
Okay.
You guys watched that commercial that said why divorce is so expensive? And the other guy answered, he said, because it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Some goes that way, some says cheaper to keep her, depending which direction you're going.
Yeah, this is all about getting away from the wives.
Community.
Well,
We don't
after
believe in
tonight, if you put it on the video, we don't know.
Unless we have.
Our customers, we call them ma'am, sir, have a nice day. Hi,
So,
how are you?
Grass Valley, small town, California.
Small town, California is a beautiful town, beautiful people, right? And when I came to Sacramento, and I said, good morning, sir. And one guy almost like, you call me sir? Come outside. I'll show you, sir. I'll show you.
They call dog.
And
What's up,
yeah,
dog?
so you don't call them sir.
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
Like, you just come, hey, like what up? It's totally different. So I just actually walk away from that store. You know what? I don't belong here.
I understand those feelings, man. It's like whenever I ask my wife what time is it, hey, you going to drink with your friend? So no, I'm just asking you what time is it. That's all.
Oh, and see, this is exactly what it's about.
So you were saying in your store in Grass Valley, not one robbery, not one crime in 18 years.
No crime,
That's
no
amazing.
robbery.
You have 3 stores, right?
I do.
You started from nothing?
What we have here, we have family members or friends.
Uh-huh.
We help each other. Some other family members, I had like so much money, I helped them to grow, get a store.
Loans.
And then, no interest. They pay when they have the money. So when my turn to get a store, they help me. And
So
then that's how it works.
Because I was always wondering how you'll go in the middle of Nevada and there'll be a gas station and a Sikh owner, and I'm like, how do they figure that out? Usually people come into cities and they stay in the cities, but your people have figured it out everywhere. It seems like.
Grass Valley is like a middle of nowhere. 18 years ago, we bought the market. Another Sikh person was driving through, and he said, "Oh, Sikh already here too?" I said, "Yes." Potatoes and Sikhs are almost everywhere.
Oh shit.
On the globe,
Potatoes.
Will have you survive. Hard working is not gonna make you rich. You have to think big, then you'll become big. Don't work hard for money. Let money work for you. That's what the principle my dad teach me. So that's what I was learning. That's how I just get into the real estate and all.
At the same time, you gotta have the money to put the money to work for you. If you don't have the money to put it to work, how can you do that? Job have a cap. Like, job can be $50,000 a year or $200,000 a year. That's it. But business, you can do unlimited. You can do a little, you can do big. We have businesses, they make...
Yeah, but these guys do cut corners sometimes. Hate to be the guy. Hate to be that guy, the stereotype guy, but these guys do short their workers. They do cut corners.
Versus job. If you have a job, you go to the job in order to get paid. Versus business, I was in Mexico and I was making money.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right now, I'm making money.
Yeah.
So the business makes you money with you not being there.
And we are goal oriented. Even everyone back home had their houses back in India. So when they come here, they work hard. Their goal is to build their own house. So wherever they say,
cash.
cook food and everything, this is all until they build their house.
So that's
the goal.
You guys really embrace the American dream of getting your own home.
They leave house repairs and renovations half finished, and you gotta chase them up. You get a Polish guy, they might charge a little more, but that Polish guy will do bang up job.
Do you guys all have your own homes?
Yes.
All of them?
Here plus in India.
You all have a couple homes?
Yes. Sir, I just come here in US in 2015 and I have already a home.
Just work hard and save?
Work hard and save.
I came here in 2014. I was 21 years old. And after 3 years, when I was 24, I bought my house. I bought a junker van. I did used to deliver, the copy paper, the printed papers, and it's 50 pounds each. And I used to deliver inside the stores. And it's one here, one here. These things would hurt the whole day because I'm picking so much heavy weight. So I did my struggle.
And now you're trucking?
I'm in trucking, yeah.
5 days a week to Reno?
Yeah.
And I was 21 when I got my first home, brand new home.
Yeah, 21.
Correct.
When did you come here?
When I was 18.
3 years later.
Bloody hell.
It sounds almost
work ethic, guys.
Help because your community, right? They gave you loans.
Yeah, technically,
family members. When I was 20 and nobody helped me, I bought myself for $180,000 in Modesto.
Why we came here? We were good in India, We came here to do something, make a better life.
Still in that short time.
Overall, how's it these days?
Look at Boogie and these fuckers.
I heard some stories from my kid and other people that they met some racist people and all that. But personally, me, I went to all over the United States. I never had any problem. Because I think I'm just get along with anybody.
Even whenever we are going on the riots, we are going with the other communities also. They appreciate us whenever we go there. They see that, Sikh Motorcycle Club is here. They can appreciate us.
Oh, yeah.
And that it feels good to us also.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because they are known about us that, okay, these are the Sikhs. So they also appreciate us.
That's great. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Peter, for having us here.
No, I appreciate it. And it's great to see this beautiful motorcycle club. I love motorcycles also, and there's a unity that comes through them. And also, guys, it's a great window into a culture that perhaps you don't have an understanding of, or if you do, maybe you didn't know it existed here in Northern California. Thanks for coming.
Say immigrants with no English come over and manage to buy their own homes within 5 years. Yeah. Versus all these whites, African American complaining. Yeah. Canada, yeah, dulled. Interesting. That was great. Great 2 documentaries. I did not know. I know a lot about the Sikh community, but it's not even about the motorcycle club. It's just an excuse to get a bunch of Sikh, like a Sikh boys club or Sikh man's club. That's what it is. It's like usually these motorcycle clubs aren't about just people who are obsessed with motorcycles, enthusiasts. It's just a shared hobby. It would be me like setting up a Yu-Gi-Oh club, a Muslim Yu-Gi-Oh club or Tesh club. Yeah. It's less about being an obsessed about motorcycles, like some people get. Like Keanu gets about motorcycles, and it's not like that level. It's just a way to get out of the house from the wife. The male's too femboy and weep. Yeah. This is the American side. Yeah. But it's weird how Sikhs here in Stockton actually have a similar mentality to the Sikhs here in the UK. At least socio-politically, I feel they have a very similar mindset. It's like they sing the same tune, so there's consistency there. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it. I know it's 1 hour 40. I said it will only be 2 hours this stream, so we ended the Donny saga today. We got to see Hasidic Jews. We got to see Sikh motorcycles. Eye-opening, man. Nah, I just go as long as I need to. I don't want to contrive like reasons to keep the stream going if there's nothing like compelling. So this is enough. It makes it easy for me to upload all this to YouTube. I download it when it's done and upload it to YouTube. So, Bun. Yeah, Gia's dying to stream. Let's rewatch AOT. Nah. They're done. They had 2 chances to fix up that ending. Manga, anime. Alright, I'll play Dolls last. Nothing. Don't post me links. I'm gonna play Dolls 1 and that's it. I'll play Dolls 1 and then we end.
This is not a water bottle. It's an air-up bottle that flavors ordinary water through scent using flavor pots.
Hey, how you doing? Don't mind the furniture and how amazing it is.
Just rain. Just rain. I know this guy.
Life where we reach manhood or womanhood, and that we need to learn how to operate a vroom vroom dang 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 dang. Now, people like us, we couldn't get training from some high-quality professional, 20 years in the business, Canadian instructor training. No, that shit was way too expensive. Instead, what our parents made us do is join some knockoff uncle-run company taught in his basement just because our dads knew him from the picnic planning committee. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about some this experience that I've had to been a part of while dealing with an Indian driving instructor. And hopefully some of you guys have been through pretty much the exact same pain, because I really want you to feel it. I really do. For example, as soon as you got in that car and sat down, you just whip out his phone and start making some phone calls. Perfect time to do it. For a lot of these instructors, this was just a bullshit part-time fluff job to make extra money.
हाँ, जिन्हें भी डील उन्होंने ऑफर की थी, उन्होंने कह दिया कि 10% तक काट, उन्होंने पैसे मिलेंगे जी, उन्होंने Friday तक डील उन्होंने close की थी, फिर उन्होंने कार्ड मिल जाना बिल्कुल.
He was a real estate agent on the side, and the thing is, they expected you to know everything as soon as you started.
This is so true, guys. Take it from me, this is so true.
Even when I was about to start the car, there'd be 10 things that I wasn't doing right, but I would never know what it was.
No. I don't know what.
Seeing how this is my first time driving, maybe a little kindness or even information would be nice. And the worst was if I messed up, made a mistake, which is a very normal thing to do if you've never driven a car in your life. He would freak out. Oh man, it would sit with him deep, just really sink in. Like I was dating the man's daughter behind his back and he just found out.
Okay, drive straight. What the hell you doing, man? That's a stop sign, man. What the hell you doing?
Oh, no, I didn't
you stop
see.
on the stop sign. If a car comes, you're finished. Why you did that?
I didn't see.
Why you did that?
I thought.
Why did you did that? Why? No. Why you did that?
Hey, maybe if you let me finish, then I can explain to you why I did that.
That's right, because you're a fucking idiot, man. Go.
The way he taught me some of the stuff was absolute bullshit as well. For an example, let's take the 3-point turn.
Do the 3-point turn. No. Slow. Boss, stop. Okay, watch it. Check the blind spot, check the this, check the mirror, check that mirror, check this, check the radio, check the heat. Wait. Go now, turn. Stop. Reverse. No, don't reverse. Why? That's trick. I'm tricking you, man. I said 3-point turn, not 4-5-point turn. This way. Turn the wheel, that way. Stop. Down the car, man. Oh, shit, man. Down the car. Why are you putting the fucking wiper?
To this day, I still have a voice in my head yelling at me every freaking second I'm reversing out of a parking spot. That shit stays with you, ladies and gentlemen. It's not gonna just waltz off. That's a traumatic experience that was embedded into my mind. Another really weird thing that he did was drive me around to different places so we could run his errands. The post office, the mall, the bank, his own house. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the dude drove me to his own house. Told me to wait.
Stay here, okay?
Came back 20 minutes later, burping.
The thing is, don't they chastise you like this? Unlike the UK, don't they chastise you like this because they expect you to have finished college with drive? Don't they give you guys driving lessons at schools and college? They don't do it here in the UK. Like, so they assume that you have at least some basic knowledge of driving. Don't you guys all like leave college? No, okay. No, okay, not in Canada. Okay.
Like everything was normal.
Yeah, let's go.
The most we get is cycling proficiency tests in the UK. Our schools make us do cycling proficiency tests, but we don't do driving, basic driving, like tests and knowledge here in the UK. Apparently it's very easy to pass or get a driving license in the USA.
House for lunch. I'm pretty sure that's almost like a children's rights violation. So, I mean, there was a lot of those happening. I remember one time he made me drive through Tim Hortons for experience, and then started ordering shit.
Hello, yeah, hello. Okay, can I get one French vanilla? Okay, anything else? And
French vanilla.
Medium, double coffee. Double. And a donut, sparkler donut. Okay. Yeah, then get one more honey donut. For honey cruller? Honey dip cruller, honey cruller.
And at that point, I was like, oh man, maybe he's not that bad. He's getting me some treats from Tim Hortons. Maybe he actually likes me. But no, I'm dead wrong.
Thank you.
Whoa, what the hell are you doing, man?
I'm just taking...
This is not for you, man.
You think you're a cool guy driving one-hand coffee, one-hand car, 10 and a half. You think that's cool? Go outside, get another accident. Everybody dead. My dad, you dead. Who's gonna drink the coffee then, my friend? I'm the only cool guy in the car. Look at my fucking glasses, man. That's a cool guy right here.
Sometimes I became taxi services for other people. Do you think that one overly critiquing uncle just yapping in the side of your ear was a nightmare? Times that by like 3 or 4 at once.
ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਕੀਤੇ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਚਲਾਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਤੂੰ ਫੇਰ ਵੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਵਾ ਕੁੱਤਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਡੀ ਚਲਾਉਣੀ ਤੂੰ ਤੇ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਜੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ 'ਚ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਹੈਲਥ ਕੇਅਰ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਮਾਰਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਸੋਚ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਚਲਾਈ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਫੇਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਛਿੱਤਰ ਉਹ ਪੈਣਾ ਕੋਈ ਹਿਸਾਬ
ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਵੀ ਪੈਣਾ ਛਿੱਤਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਵੀ ਪੈਣਾ ਛਿੱਤਰ
ਹੌਲੀ ਡੈਡੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਸਮਝ ਕੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਮਾਰੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਭੈਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਡੀ ਹੋਂਡਾ ਆ BMW ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਸੋਚ ਸਮਝ ਕੇ ਚਲਾ ਅਰੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਪੈਰ ਰੱਖ ਬ੍ਰੇਕਾਂ ਤੇ ਪੈਰ ਰੱਖੀ ਨਾ ਕੰਜਰ
ਹੌਲੀ ਸਟਾਪ ਚੱਲ ਕਰ ਦੇ
ਯਾਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚਲਾਉਣੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਗੱਡੀ ਤੇ ਹੈਲੋ ਬਲਿੰਕਰ ਪਿਓ ਨੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਤੇਰੀ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ ਬਲਿੰਕਰ ਉਧਰ ਹੈਲੋ
ਤੂੰ ਪਾਸ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਫੇਲ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਗੱਲ ਦੱਸ ਪਾਸ ਔਰ ਫੇਲ ਯੂ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਅ ਪਾਸ ਔਰ ਯੂ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਅ ਫੇਲ
ਉਹ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਚਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਬ੍ਰੇਕਾਂ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਲਾਰੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ
And when we would finish up from one session, we would never finish up a full hour.
Okay, chal, bus, stop. Time's up. It hasn't even been an hour yet.
That's okay, man. No problem.
But how do you expect me to learn if we can't even finish a full hour?
Always cutting you short.
Next time, you said that last time. Hey, man, you're doing good. You're doing a fine job, man. Chal, get out. Chal, get out. Chal, nikal out.
That's so true.
Chal, get out. Get out. The house, get out.
Okay, bye. Next time, Tata. Someone who can't mere tarfo. Thank you.
Anyways, I did eventually end up taking my test and passed. I have to this day no idea how. But I'm also interested in hearing some of your guys' horror stories while dealing with Indian driving instructors or any driving instructor for that matter. So if you got some funny stories, leave it in the comments below. I would love to check them out. That's it for this week's video, guys. Thank you for living through this painful.
My Muslim instructor did that. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to see what Kai's experience was.
I end up being a nobody. Might as well just start up a driving instructor school. That seemed to have worked for a lot of people that I know. Okay, thank you, bye.
Nice. That was jokes. That's so fucking true. I do like how Just Rain taps into a truth about the communities. He's like what Jordan Peele is to the black community. Just Rain is. Like, I haven't seen his videos in years. I think it might have been like 9 years since I've seen a Just Rain video. Nah, Bun being a driving instructor, man. People like to do Uber now. Just people who work or drive to work or coming back from work, they just like doing Uber on the side now. Bun being driving instructor, man. I don't want to put my life in the hands of some noob, fam. And if I have to use my own car, I ain't letting some noob fucking trash it. Same all that Kaiser vid made me remember this one. They don't even sign waivers or anything. Same all that Kaiser vid made me remember this one. We don't trust the noobs. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it now guys. No more links, I'm done. Yeah, Gio, you can go stream. You're off the hook now. You can go stream. It's not even like Gio was watching my stream anyway. All he commented was about cartoon, some cartoon. Tesla, nah. No Tesla, no electric cars. None of that bollocks, fam. Bollocks, fam. I'd rather get blitzed than get Tesla. Alright guys, thank you MCAS, thank you Kaiser, Dold, Lurkers, Geo, Toshi, all you guys. Donnie Saga has ended. Everything's ending this year, man. Donnie ended, Attack on Titan ended, Vinland ended. Electric shit right now is a scam, yeah. Carbon footprint bullshit. Lower your quality of life while the rich get richer. Big Donnie will return. Alright guys, thank you. Donnie and Chungus in part 2. Yeah, do that man. Alright, thank you man. Peace out.
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Who knew? So true. So here is the clue of hope to remain.